Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Bill Jones again. It's been a couple days since I've been on here, and oh my gosh, has my phone been blowing up. So the last post, or the second to the last post that I made, I about midway through, I started talking about people and how they influenced your life, and the negativity and the positivity, and how that is actually contagious. And oh my gosh, has my phone been blowing up? I actually mentioned two different people that really were affecting my life, that I had to take actions and actually have a talk with them about their negativity and how it was affecting me. And I've had 6 phone calls since then. Bill, were you talking about me? Bill, were you talking about me? So I had to come clean, and I actually contacted these two people and told them that what I said, I meant out of love. I meant it, but I meant out of love. I still love you, but we can't have this. And oh my gosh, one of the people is like, you know what, you're absolutely right, and you've really given me something to think about, and I never thought about that. And now this person's perspective about life and how they treat and talk to somebody after so many years has changed, and all because of a video that I made. I had a lot of people that were maybe a little aggravated at me, and maybe even a little upset with me, and I wasn't even talking about any of them. And like I said, the two people that I was mainly talking about have since contacted me. I'm very grateful for. And they didn't contact me. I actually contacted them, and because I had to come clean. And like I said, one of them was really, really receptive. The other one's completely okay with. Um, so, anyways, enough about that. I just want to reiterate: be careful with who you let into your mind, and it's so contagious, the negativity about how somebody can affect you. They start talking negative things to you, and before you know it, man, you're down, you're feeling depressed, you're not motivated, you don't want to do anything. You put your head down, you just walk away, oh my gosh, and you feel drained. You have to, I'm not saying put those people on notice, but have a conversation with them. Again, and I talked about this a little bit in my video. We all have so much to be grateful for in our lives. I mean, just think about where you live compared to most of the world. And I'm not going to get into a big spiel about that, but just think about that. You have so much to be grateful for, so much positivity in your life. Make that shine, make that come out when you interact with people, because it really does matter. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is my business. 90 days away. Man, have things really, the past 3 days have been absolutely ridiculous. I guess it was yesterday, day before, I found out that I'm going to have surgery, and so I might be out of commission for a little bit, a couple weeks maybe. I hopefully it won't be any longer than that before I can be back on here doing my thing and keeping in contact with you people. But oh my gosh, the outpouring of support that I've gotten since I mentioned that online, I'm really grateful for, guys. I really appreciate that more than I can express in words. I'm really thankful for that. So thank you for that. So guys, I'm actually going to be posting this particular video, obviously on my Facebook wall, and associated with a digital altitude, obviously the business that I'm in, and again, you can get there going to 90daysaway.com. Obviously, like most posts that I do, not all, but like most posts I do, and this will be one of them. I will actually put that link down here. But again, I just want to touch base with you, and again, when I talked about the negativity and having people in your lives, I don't care if it's loved ones, if it's just strangers on the street. When they start with that whole negativity thing, stop them and say, hey, look, what do we have positive in our lives that we can talk about? And that's actually, if you'll look at a couple videos back, that's actually the conversation that I had. And after the awkwardness, we got through it, and our relationship is actually better than ever. So, and because of that conversation, he's like, hey, well, tell me about this business that you're doing. What's going on with that? And lo and behold, the very next day, today, now they're in the business. So anyways, again, 90daysaway.com. It's all about your perception. And I just had a long conversation with somebody else about about God bless her wanting to change her life, and if this was the business for them. And guys, here's the thing: if it's not for you, that's fine. If you want to change your life, just think about the vehicle that you're going to do to change your life, and I mean that sincerely. What are you going to do? Again, the whole thing about getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock, going to work 6, 7, 8 o'clock, coming home 4, 5, 6 o'clock, just to eat dinner, to go to bed, to watch an hour or 2 or 3 or whatever of TV, to get up to do it again day after day. I mean, think about that. Is that pleasurable? Is that what you want? Is that what you want to do every day? If it is, God bless you. But if it's not, in order to change, you have to change. Say that again. In order to change, you have to change. You have to start doing something different. If you want to be successful in this business, if you have the 9 to 5, and most people do when they start this, man, that's fine. Do your 9 to 5. Come home, and just like Tony Robbins saying, well, what are you doing from? Sometimes you say from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning? And I'm not saying that you have to work till 3 o'clock in the morning, but I am saying that this is a business, and when you get home from work, you need to treat it like a business. Like last week, guys, I don't want to have another conversation with somebody that says, well, this is probably not for me because I'm just going to go get a part-time job. Well, then you're right. It's probably not for you. I don't want to have that conversation ever again. It really broke my heart. People don't see the big picture. You know what? If you don't have a list, you don't have a bunch of people that you can market this to right off the bat, yeah, you know what? It's going to take you a month or 2, or maybe even 3 to start seeing the results. But when you start seeing the results, it's almost like an explosion. And I actually had that conversation with somebody today. I mean, it just takes off and you're like, oh my gosh. It's really exciting. Again, but this is not a job. This is your business. This is your life. Treat it like that. I can't express that enough. I'm so, I don't know, I don't want to say blessed or happy for 2 people that decided to come on today, and I had long conversations with them about not wanting their money, but wanting to change their lifestyle. And it finally clicked, and now they're on board, and now they're going to get the training. Now they get the coaches like I stress so much about. And guys, I can't stress that enough. If it wasn't for the coaches, there's no way I would have done this. There's no way I would be where I am today if it wasn't for the coaches. The first thing about making money online. What the first thing? And I know I'm a little more passionate and animated than I usually am tonight, but I'm just really excited, and I really want to drive the point home. If you want the same old, keep doing the same old. If you want something different, then start doing something different. And it really is that easy. And it starts with your change of mind. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason, on my board here, you can't see the edge of my board where I have all these things that I'm going to accomplish this year. These are my dreams. And again, if you don't have dreams to change your lifestyle, I mean, I want you to think about that. If you really have the lifestyle that you have, if you truly have it, then God bless you. If you don't, maybe you need to dream a little bigger. That was one of my biggest problems when I came into this. One of my biggest problems was, honestly, my dream wasn't big enough. One of the first conversations that I had with my coach, when it came to dreams, is monetarily. And you guys know I don't really talk much about the actual money side of this because I think that's just really personable. But monetarily, he's like, well, how much do you want to make a month? And again, my dream just wasn't big enough. And I thought about it. And I was like, wow, I don't know if it's going to be too much to ask for. I want to make $10,000 a month. And he was like, are you serious? And I was like, it's too much. He's like, $10,000 a month? And he was like, Bill, you need to dream bigger. I'm like, seriously? All right, then let's think about this. Let me get back to you tomorrow. And my dream got a little bigger. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to get on tangent about your dream. But if you want to change your life, then change your life. If you want change, you have to change. Again, I know I'm a little more animated than usual, but I'm really passionate about this. I see the results that it's doing, not not only in my life, forget about that, but how I'm helping other people change their lives. And that's what it's all about. I mean, if you want to call yourself a true Christian and be selfish and not share this, I don't think that that's being a true Christian. Being so is seeing an opportunity and wanting to share it to fellow people, whether you're a Christian or not. It could change your life. Again, I say it all the time, if you let it. Guys, again, 90daysaway.com. I'm going to post the link as always. God bless, live with purpose, live with passion, and take care.